off.
Wait. Okay, it's recording. Rami.
So this is our AP Stats final project by me, Rami.
Jake.
And
Me.
Monty. What up, Mr. Howard?
All right, let's get going. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay, so Rami, right? He claims that he's cash, and he claims that he can make a 60% of his free throws. But we, as statisticians, we got to test that. So, to do this, Labrami Kareem will be shooting free throws. How we created the randomness within this experiment. So the first thing we did was assign numbers to each day of the week, and we have a little visual representation that Monday is a 1, Tuesday, that's a 2, Wednesday, that's a 3, etc. And so here are the days of the week. Monday's a 1, all that stuff. And we're going to use rand_int to figure out which days Rami will be shooting free throws so that it's not like chosen by us beforehand. And the days we ended up getting, we're going to celebrate that. Rami's going to take it from here.
So, yep, we got after using the random, we got Monday for the first day, then Tuesday, and then Thursday.
Next.
Next, we randomize the number of shots per day. So on each day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. We used random to do from 10 to 30 shots each day. And we repeated this for all 3 of the days. Boom. So
And then
day
day
one,
one. Oh yeah, you go. Sorry.
okay, yeah, sorry. No, so day one, I took 27 shots. Jeez. And then day two, I took 13 shots. Then day three, I took 18 shots.
All right. Great job, Rami. Some
Thank you.
potential confounding variables that we found. The first one is dehydration. So we don't want this affecting Rami's shooting ability. So to make sure this doesn't happen, we got that covered. So what we're doing is we're taking a red solo cup, filling it all the way up, and making Robbie chug it right before he takes his shots.
Wait,
So that
Jake, how,
way,
how much? How much?
oh, it's 9 ounces. Thank you. Each solo cup measures 9 ounces. And that way, Rami isn't too thirsty, but also not too filled with water that he is affected in his shots. Confounding variable number two, energy level. So we're worried that Rami is going to lose energy throughout his thing because he might not have eaten. And to do this, what we did was we made him eat a Cliff Bar approximately 20 minutes, exactly 20 minutes before he took his shots. So that way he doesn't lose energy halfway through his shooting because he has this full belly full of Cliff Bar. Next, pressure environment. So the way we did this is we filmed Rami on Instagram live to mimic a game type situation where it'd be live streamed and yell messed up things at Rami like "you suck, Rami," which we don't believe. We wanted to add pressure to Rami so that he might feel the pressure of a game type situation. Next confounding variable, the court we used. Don't worry, Rami used the same court every time. Confounding variable number 5, the ball used, we used the same outdoor ball. Confounding variable number 6, the time of day, and that time was lunchtime. Rami did it at lunch. Ethical questions. Ugh, am I right? So the 3 that we found were safety, and the question was, is Rami safe? And we think yes, because he's sitting there or standing there shooting a basketball. And we made sure that there are no like predators around him and he'll be okay. And Rami will be completely fine during his shooting. Mental well being. We are actually, we'll talk about this a little later, but we asked Rami if it was okay to yell things at him like "you suck" and "you're not very good" while he's going. And we asked him if this would affect his mental well-being too much. And if it would, we would change our experiment. But thankfully, Rami was okay with it. And then compensation, which doesn't truly apply to this experiment, but since he's a part of our group, he gets a grade compensation. So Rami is being properly compensated for his amount of work. And last question, does Rami consent? Great question. Always got to ask for that. Yes, he does. Take it away.
So this is me, right?
Yep.
Okay, so before we see the results, we need a little proof that Rami did those shots. So let's see some proof. Hold on. Next one, Jake. All right, next slide. Great pick. Oh wow, a little zoom
Got a
in.
video just to show that he took his free throws.
Let's see
And
this video.
is he cash? We don't know yet.
Ooh, Rami, you suck.
This, in fact, wasn't one of the ones we used during our actual experiment, but we just forgot to film that portion, so we made Rami do it. But normally we would have been yelling "You suck, Rami" and filming on Instagram. How do I get out of this? Oh, wait. There we go. Back to it.
Okay, so now the results. So on day one, Rami shot 27 shots, and out of those, he made 11. On day two, Rami had 13 shots, and out of that, he made 4. And on day 3, Rami started heating up. 18 shots, he made 10 of them. And with this data, what we did, we ended up summing it all together. So all of his makes, we added up together. And if you do that, you get 25 shots made. And we divided that by the shots that he took. And if you add that, he took 58 shots. So his shooting percentage on from this experiment was 25 out of 58. Now, 1 second. If we were to do out from this from this experiment, we got a p-value of 0.004. This means because the p-value 0.004 is less than alpha, which is 0.1, we have convincing evidence to reject the null hypothesis in favor of the alternative hypothesis, which is that Rami's shoots less than 60% from the free throw line. Then the reasons that we can believe this are either one, by random chance, Rami shot under 60% and his true free throw percentage is actually 60% like he claimed, meaning the null hypothesis would be correct. And by random chance, we just got the results we did. Or Rami does not shoot 60% like he claims and shoots under 60%, which proves that the alternative hypothesis would be correct. So to get our data, we used a can you go back, Jake, real quick? We used a 1 prob Z test for this one, and then for our confidence interval, we used can you switch to the next one? We used a 1 samp Z interval. We set our confidence level to 95%, and with this in our data, we plugged in. We found out that we are 95% confident that Rami's true free throw percentage is between 30.4% and 55.8%. Now, since 60% is not captured in this, we can be 95% confident that Rami's true free throw percentage is not indeed 60% like he claims. Now, here's a little bar chart we made. As you can see, Rami made 25 shots, but he also missed 33 shots. In total, Rami took 58 shots. And his free throw percentage from the experiment was 43.1%, and his miss percentage was 56.9%. The inference procedures we used, like I said previously, we used a 1 sample Z interval and a 1 prob Z test. The purpose of these inference procedures was because we only had one group and we were solving for a parameter. The test was used for the purpose of solving for the p-value and using this number to determine how likely the results we got from the test were. The interval was used to make a confidence interval for what we think Rami's true free throw percentage is.
Thank you, Monty. So our conclusion, we conclude that Rami is not cash, as he claims, and his true free throw percentage is less than 60%. As mentioned earlier, we are 95% confident that Rami's true free throw percentage is between 30.4 and 55.8. So possible errors, we chose the type 1 error, or it is a type 1 error, where Rami actually does shoot 60%, but by random chance, he ended up shooting below 60%. And some limits to our conclusion. One limit to our conclusion is that we might not have tried this experiment enough times to confidently state that Rahmi does not shoot 60%. He could have had an off day, or other confounding and variables could have affected his free throw percentage. During some of the days, actually, sorry, could we go back to the error slide? So some of the possible errors, if we did make an error, it would have been a type 1 error where I actually do shoot 60%, but by random chance ended up shooting below 60. Next slide.
It is the next slide.
I think I just talked about this one.
Oh, my bad.
So what could be improved? Some of the days that I was taking the free throws, I was feeling a little bit ill, and even had to miss school. So because of this illness, I might not have had full strength, and it could represent my true free throw percentage if I was fully healthy. And then some of our critical reflections, the fact that I was sick and had to go on Kairos threw off the collaboration a little bit between the group, and it made it a little bit more difficult just to get data and share data. Making the presentation funny, though, was super helpful in making the project a little bit more fun and understandable for our group as a whole. So, yeah.
One thing our group did struggle with, if you can go back to the part where it's the calculator, it shows the screenshot of the calculator. We actually couldn't get the applet to work. We were trying to work it with you, but it wasn't working, so we just used the calculator. That was one little problem we faced along the way.
All right, but yeah, other than that, that's our presentation, right, guys?
Yep.
Yep.
Can he truly shoot 60% like he claims? The answer is no.
It's not cash, or maybe
Rahmi
he is, and we
sucks.
did a type 1 error. All right, thank you, Mr. Held.
Thank you, Mr. Held.